should have been you, Kirby. It should have always been you. What is good, everybody? Richie here, and welcome back to the channel. Before we dive right into things, be sure to smash that like button. Also, go ahead and subscribe if you're somebody new, and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all my shenanigans here on the channel. And yeah, so let's get into the topic. Today, the Game Awards officially announced the Game of the Year nominees. And the nominees are Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, A Plague Tale Requiem, Stray, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. So there's a couple things I want to say about this lineup. And as cute and as adorable as all these other games are, it's sad to say, and unfortunate to say, that the only two in this category that remotely matter or are going to be considered actual contenders for Game of the Year, the other ones are just going to be honorable mentions. The only two that matter are Elden Ring and God of War Ragnarok. In my opinion, it should have been Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I mean, it was a great game. It was a lot of fun. I think that should be in place of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, but that's just my opinion. I'm joking, of course. Elden Ring is my Game of the Year. And as much as I hate to say it, I really don't think God of War is going to win. I'm about 6 hours into God of War Ragnarok, and I do think that the game is fantastic. It's beautifully stunning. No hiccups in frame rates. No real issues, potentially. But I'm going to be honest with you. I got a little bored with the game. It's fun. I love the third-person, over-the-shoulder cinematic game. Those games are great and all that. Don't get me wrong. But Elden Ring is a once-in-a-lifetime type of game. And now you're probably saying to yourself, oh, well, how can Elden Ring has so many problems? Like, first off, Dark Souls games are typically too hard. They're not. The easy mode is built into the game. There's so many different ways that you can improve your experience in the game by leveling up, by going off in different directions when parts of the game have blocked you off or you feel like you can't progress further because the enemies are too difficult. Elden Ring is a game that redefined the Dark Souls genre of video game. It gives you hundreds of different avenues to go around, level up. There's so many items in the game to help you improve your play style. And once you understand the mechanics of a Souls game, you kind of understand the game mechanics for any Souls game. It's a matter of, are you willing to put in forth the effort to learn the mechanics and get good? Because everybody says, oh, you need to get good. You need to get good. It's a meme. You need to get good. I agree with you. You need to get good. And trust me, a long time ago, I was one of those people who would have said Elden Ring needs an easy mode. It doesn't. And it would do the game injustice if they added an easy mode to any Souls game. Because there's ways to improve your game overall embedded within the game. You can use magic. You can use summons. There's so many avenues that you can go down to make a Souls game so much better. And the thing that saddens me the most about the whole sorry, my neck's killing me. The thing that saddens me the most about the entire Dark Souls genre of games and, Sekiro and stuff like that is that there's hundreds of millions of people on this planet that are probably never going to experience the greatness and the absolute quality and prominence of a game like Elden Ring because they're too scared to play it, because they don't want their ego hurt. Well, guess what? I was one of those people who didn't want to get my ego hurt. And I love Elden Ring at this point has dethroned Hollow Knight as my favorite video game ever made. It was a hard decision to let go of how much I love Hollow Knight. But Elden Ring has officially dethroned that game. I'm almost 100 hours into Elden Ring. And I am by no means am I a Souls veteran. I could not be further from a Dark Souls veteran. The only Dark Souls game I ever played was the original Dark Souls. I beat it, but I was angry the whole time. I now plan on going back through and playing every single From Software game that the company has to offer because I now understand the mechanics of a Souls game. Now, that being said, let's get back and talk about Game of the Year. As much as I love God of War Ragnarok, and I completely intend on finishing the game, beating it, finding out the story, in my opinion, I feel as though God of War Ragnarok is a more refined version of what the 2018 God of War brought us, which is all fine and dandy. But unless they do something incredibly immaculate with the story, there's no chance in hell that there is no chance in hell that God of War Ragnarok takes home Game of the Year. It 100% is going to Elden Ring, and I'm sorry if you disagree. We can agree to disagree, but it's going to be Elden Ring. And the reason it's going to be Elden Ring is because it has redefined what a Dark Souls game could be while keeping the core mechanics, keeping the core audience the main focus, and being the most inviting of all the Souls games. And mind you, everybody was telling me when I was interested in playing the game, they were like, this is the most approachable Souls game that there is. And I agree with them. If you have not played a Souls game and you're scared to play Elden Ring, my advice to you would be, I was somebody who was scared to play Elden Ring. I was terrified to play it because I knew that I got my ass kicked playing Sekiro, and I ended up taking it back, and I hated it, and I was very upset with myself, and my ego was hurt. Lay aside your ego. Stop pretending that you're better than everybody else. Give Elden Ring a try and actually try to learn the core mechanics of the game. And I promise you, you are going to have the best time that you have ever had playing a video game in years. There are so many secrets in this game, and there's so much stuff to find. This is a game that truly is once in a lifetime, and I honestly don't think we're ever going to get another game quite like Elden Ring. I could talk about this game for days, weeks, months, years, no matter what you're into as far as adventure games go. If you're down for an amazing and truly unique adventure, Elden Ring is the game for you. Don't be afraid to die. It's part of the process. I myself have died hundreds of times playing Elden Ring, and I would encourage you, set aside your ego. Get in there and die. Die as many times as you have to. But guess what? If you are stuck on a boss, you can get up right away and go somewhere else. Level up, come back, kick that boss's ass. It's it is what it is. All these other nominees here are pretty cute. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Stray, A Plague Tale Requiem, Horizon Forgotten West. I know it's Forbidden West, but I mean, come on, man. No way. No way is it even really considered. But yeah, that's kind of my spiel. I'm excited for the Game Awards. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Stray ends up winning Game of the Year. I have been wrong many times. I could be wrong this time, so I guess we won't know till December 10th, I think is when the Game Awards are. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Am I an idiot? Is God of War Ragnarok definitely going to win? Is it going to beat Elden Ring? Is Horizon Forbidden West going to be Game of the Year? Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, anyways, guys, that's the video. Thank you again so much for listening and watching, and I will catch you on the next one. If you stayed till the end and you're not subscribed, please feel free to do so. Smash the like button, all that good stuff. Share the content with your friends. Every little bit helps. I am closing in on 1,200 subscribers. We're just cruising right along. My goal is by the end of the year to be somewhere around 2,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. And if you watched my stream today, thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching me crack some Pokemon cards. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. I'll see you later. See ya.